Welcome to Eventful Rwanda, part of the Eventful World 2026 series by EventZR, covering 249 destinations where live events define the travel experience. We are exploring a destination that has literally re-engineered what it means to host the world.
Okay, picture this. It's 9:15 on a Tuesday morning in Kigali. A massive delegation of African Union trade ministers is filing into the curved glass atrium of the Kigali Convention Center. Right, and outside, you've got these famously clean streets catching the equatorial sun across 1,000 hills. But inside, it is all business. The simultaneous translation is running flawlessly in 4 languages, the Wi-Fi is holding strong at conference-grade speed, and the coffee, single-origin Rwanda naturally, is poured hot. It's a visceral reality that completely surprises people who don't expect that flawless mix of deep cultural roots and high tech.
And that brings us to the events themselves, starting with something absolutely incredible, Kwita Izina. Every September in Kinigi, international guests gather for this spectacular mountain gorilla naming ceremony right at Volcanoes National Park. Whether you're a traveler hunting once-in-a-lifetime experiences or an event planner looking for your next destination, Rwanda has something extraordinary waiting.
Let's pull out the traveler's hit list. If you want a sensory-rich adventure, you've got the Tour du Rwanda in February, bringing a massive, multi-stage cycling race right through those stunning volcanic hills.
And the momentum doesn't stop there. Running from March through May, right in Kigali, is the Basketball Africa League.
Honestly, this is exactly why you have to be there in person. The BK Arena in Kigali holds 10,000 seats. 10,000! If you are an experience-seeking traveler, you do not just watch this on a screen. You book the trip to feel that raw, courtside energy of continental basketball live.
Oh, for sure. Or, if you're looking for pure cultural immersion, mark your calendar for August for the Kigali Carnival. It's tied to the Umuganura Harvest Thanksgiving. The streets just erupt with colorful parades, traditional indoor music, wild dance competitions, and incredible local food.
Now, if you are an event planner or DMC, here's what makes Rwanda compelling for event tourism. Let's talk infrastructure. The Kigali Convention Center offers a 2,600 delegate capacity. Plus, the country backs that up with an 18,000-room hotel inventory. And here's the kicker. It has a safety index rated as high. That completely removes a major worry that stops a lot of organizers from looking at the continent at all. You can really see how this data anchors their whole event tourism strategy. Rwanda scores an impressive 72 out of 100 in digital readiness.
And a 65 in sustainability, which makes sense when you remember their nationwide plastic bag ban from back in 2008 and those mandatory community cleanups. They also hit a 65 in tourism infrastructure. For a nation of 14.1 million people, they are absolutely crushing the fundamentals of the industry.
Yeah, and speaking of that digital readiness score, so much of it comes down to one massive number, 83.
Right, 83% mobile penetration. That supports a totally seamless mobile money, cashless ecosystem. For a DMC or an operator on the ground, paying vendors or managing delegate experiences is just incredibly efficient.
So where do the traveler and the planner worlds meet? Look at the FIBA Basketball World Cup African qualifiers hosted in Kigali every January. Travelers get that premium hospitality and unbeatable courtside energy we just talked about. And planners? They get an event with a massive 83.4 event calibre score. It is Rwanda's highest-rated event, proving they execute high-stakes logistics at a flawless international standard. We see that same exact execution with business events. Every June, the Africa CEO Forum pulls over 2,000 CEOs, investors, and heads of state straight into the Kigali Convention Center. This is a premier Pan-African summit positioned right at the geographic center of the continent. Let's pivot back to the creative side, though. Mid-November brings the Kigali Light Festival.
Oh, this one is visually stunning. It transforms Kigali's landmarks with these incredibly innovative light art installations. If you're targeting Gen Z or luxury travelers looking for an emerging art scene that blends tech with heritage, this is a total magnet.
And here is the really crucial commercial takeaway. These aren't just events, they're exportable cultural IPs that DMCs and tour operators can package into premium travel products.
Exactly. The Kigali Light Festival and the Kwita Izina ceremony, those are prime examples of distinctive cultural formats with massive global appeal.
Credit where it's due. Rwanda's tourism and culture authorities have invested in positioning these events on the global stage.
Specifically, the Rwanda Convention Bureau and the Rwanda Development Board. When governments treat event tourism as a national asset, destinations transform.
So, Here is the bottom line for the seekers and the explorers. If Rwanda just moved up your bucket list, it should. Pick one event, book the flight, and experience it live. Life is too short for secondhand experiences.
And if you're a DMC, tour operator, CVB, or event planner, EventCR Intelligence maps 249 destinations, their event calendars, venue infrastructure, and tourism readiness scores. We help you identify which events to package, which destinations to pitch, and which cultural IPs to import or export. Engage EventCR Intelligence at eventcr.com. We turn destination data into commercial opportunity.
The only question left is, looking at the calendar, which of Rwanda's 217 events will you package next? This has been Eventful Rwanda from the Eventful World 2026 series by EventCR. Experience it live.